Hello and welcome to another episode of Prediction. This time around I will be predicting FastLane. You heard that right. I use the same music that I use when I talk about the predictions. I wanted to try something a bit new. Anyways, before I get to the predictions, I would like to let you know that he is back and of course, I am talking about Chucky. Season 3 started yesterday. You can watch Chucky on the Sci-Fi Network, on the USA Network, or on Peacock. Another thing if you are a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. The movie is getting closer, as it will be in theaters this month of the 27th. Not only that, if the movie is not playing in your area and don't feel like driving, then you can watch it on Peacock, which will also be on the 27th. However, I am not sure how long it will stay on Peacock or how much it will be to watch it. I am guessing you will need the Premium Plus package to watch Five Nights at Freddy's, and no, this video is not sponsored, so I am giving out free advertising. One last thing before we get to the predictions, and that is The Haunting is back. 5 of the 31 episodes have been dropped. An episode is being worked on. Or maybe it's already up, all depending on when you see this video. So The Haunting is a special show we here at Spartan Night do every October. Will I wasted enough time? Let's get to those predictions. Since this video has been up before SmackDown, I am only working with the card that I have. So things can easily be added or taken away before FastLane starts. As of now, there are only 5 matches on this card, and I will start my prediction with the LWO versus Bobby Lashley and Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford have been attacking the LWO, but mostly Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar when they are involved in a match. Since Angelo and Ford teamed up with Lashley, things have definitely changed in them. The once happy-going guys have dropped their cups and start throwing fists whenever they feel like it. There are rumors that Rey will be kicked out of the LWO and a new member will take its place. I for one don't think that will happen other than adding a new member. Anyways, as the match for itself, it'd be interesting to see this new Street Profits go against 2 of the members of the LWO. I think Rey and Santos should win this match, as it just makes the Street Profits work harder under Bobby, so the next time they are put into a match they will come out on top. So for that reason I'm going with the LWO. John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. If it was just Cena, he would not need the win in this match. However, Knight is on his side and Knight needs it to show he is the guy. Knight was going to be teaming up with Cena, but since he got sick the last minute they had to use a Jay just as a placeholder to move the story along. This match will be good as Jimmy tries to reprove himself on wanting to go back to the Bloodline, so winning here will want him to win more, and hopes by winning he be finally be back into the Bloodline. However, I think Jimmy will have to get into another fight in order to get back in. There being said, I'm going with Cena and Knight for the win. Undisputed Tag Team Championships Judgment Day: Damian Priest and Finn Balor versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Even though Cody and Jey make an interesting tag team, as Cody was the one who brought back Jey to the WWE, I can't see them winning, as after it's not really a 2-on-2 fight, but more a 2-on-5 if you count JD showing up to help. Even if Kevin and Sami show up to help in some way. the reason why I don't think Cody and Jay will win, even with the odds agent them, is that Kevin and Sami will be next to attempt to get back their belts. So that being said, Priest and Finn will win. WWE SmackDown Women's Championship Io Sky vs Asuka vs Charlotte Flair. I'm looking at this match and I'm just shaking my head as I just have a feeling that Flair will just end up winning this. She is a great athlete, but I'm sure the WWE fans are just tired of seeing her being champion. She has won more championships than any other women in WWE. She don't need another title win, but WWE most likely thinks differently. I just hope I'm wrong, as it's too soon for Sky just to lose it. Also, I'm not counting out Asuka here, as she is also great. I am just thinking on how WWE will do things, as if Vince is in charge of this match, he will have Flair win it. If he's not, then it can easily go to Asuka or Sky, even if Sky hasn't been champion for long. Also, the fans just love Sky as champion. Maybe Bayle will get involved, as after all, she can, given it's a triple threat and there is no disqualification in this kind of match. Also will make more sense a bit down the road for Bayley turn on Sky before Sky turns on her just to face her for the championship. So after some thought, I'm going with what I believe should happen, and that is Sky is still the champ. World Heavyweight Championship Seth Rollins vs Shinsuke Nakamura last man standing match. This is round 2 between these two. Whoever wins here, I don't think it's time for Priest to cash in on whoever is the winner after being been down, but again it does seem like the perfect time. This will be one hell of a back and forth, with mostly back shots from Nakamura. As after all, Seth admitted he'd been having back issues. I'm sure there'll be a lot of close calls more, with Seth getting up before the count of 10. However, I think it's time for Seth just to stay home and relax with Becky and their daughter, as it'd be a perfect way to put him on the shelf for a little bit, so he can get the surgery that he'd been putting off just for us the fans. So that being said, Nakamura is the new champ. That does it for prediction. Until next time.